We are on a journey to watch all of Star Trek for the first time, and we are in the 3rd season of Star Trek The Next Generation, and things are heating up. What do you think?
Yeah, things are finally smooth sailing, I'd say. I think they found their rhythm, and it's crazy. We're already halfway through the season.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no, this is an actual TV show that respects its audience and don't take a break for 6 months to keep subscription payments coming in. Like, oh, okay.
Exactly. We're on episode 4 today, so let's check it out.
We're en route to Mintaka 3. Our mission is to resupply the outpost and repair their malfunctioning reactor.
My theory is wrong. She's back in normal gear.
The Mintakans are proto-Vulcan humanoids at the Bronze Age level.
It's not surprising, considering how closely their evolution parallels Vulcan.
I wish Picard met Spock. How cool would that be?
If we increase to warp 7, we can be there in 23 minutes.
Make it so. We're on our way.
Oh.
Oh!
Did we just get a random, like, perspective shot? This is so weird. But, like, we usually see everything from, like, the Enterprise point of view or the crew's point of view, you know?
We've lost contact, sir. Increase to warp 9.
Hauling ass now.
With that shot of them on the exterior, all I can think about is, like, a high-def Kirk versus Gorn fight. Because it looked like that same area in that...
Yeah. Vasquez rocks.
Yeah.
Who watches the Watchers? I like that.
Why did we have to come so early?
All right. Here we go.
You'll be ready. We've read the sundial hundreds of times.
Yes, Father, but never as the appointed record keeper.
I guess now that Gene's like gone, right? And he was the one that was like, oh, no Vulcans.
I guess so. He never said anything about half Vulcans. Or hybrids. They seem more of like a Romulan forehead, it seems.
Mm-hmm.
Up there, Father. What is it?
I don't know.
Or do you think because TNG always ups the forehead game, that they think like, oh, we gotta, even though Spock didn't need a fucking big forehead.
Got like an orange hue to their skin going on.
Got that tan. Oh, the Vulcan humanoids don't even know about them, do they?
I don't think so.
Commander.
Oh. Don't be dead.
Medical emergency. 2 to beam directly to sickbay. Aye, Doctor.
They're just gonna take him. Okay.
Yeah. He's moving around a little.
That should do it.
I'm gonna guess this species hasn't achieved a warp, so this is gonna be a Prime Directive episode, is my guess.
Well, I mean, if that's the case, they've already interfered because they beamed him up to the Enterprise.
Well, actually, I don't know.
Dr. Crusher.
Oh,
he's pissed.
shit.
Before you start quoting me, the Prime Directive, he'd already
Yeah,
seen
you
us,
called
the
it.
damage was done. It was either bring him aboard or let him die.
Then why didn't you let him die?
Whoa!
Because we were responsible for his injuries.
I'm not sure that I concur with that reasoning. You must remove all memory of his encounter with the away team.
By erasing short-term recall.
It has been accomplished before.
I am familiar with Dr. Pulaski's technique.
Yeah, good for them.
Picard to bridge. Report.
Scans of the planet detect no humans, Captain.
Very well. Put us in a close orbit. Picard out.
Picard.
Kill him.
He's dead.
He knows too much. We've seen it done before.
OG? OG?
Oh, and they don't know that she also saw.
Oh, yeah.
She's just gonna be like, you were fucking taken. Except she won't say fucking, because it's TV. But...
I was sure you were dead.
I think I was, but I was brought back to life. I awoke in an incredible place.
Okay, no, he just remembers it all. She didn't even do it.
Long ago, our people believed in beings with great powers, and those beings made the rains come. They told the sun when to rise.
They're gonna think they're gods.
Nothing else can explain what's happened. Everything has changed now, OG. We must tell the others.
I was thinking it's gonna be like a revenge thing where they're gonna like build ships to warp drive. I'm gonna go after this Picard, but no.
No, they're gonna return back in 100 years, and there'll be a statue of Picard.
Captain, if he is still alive, he needs medical attention.
Further contamination must be prevented.
I have a suggestion.
Oh, what could you possibly say?
We dress up as the Mintakans.
I haven't dressed up in quite a while.
Palmer, and to determine
I'd
the
like.
She's also implanted subcutaneous communicators so that any transmissions we receive will be inaudible to the Mintakans.
Of course, of course. God, this on location shit is great.
I believe I have seen the Overseer. He is called the Picard.
The procedure didn't work.
That's right. They said it might not work.
We are visitors.
I am Nuria.
I am Troy, and this is Riker.
All right.
Don't need to say fake names, I guess.
My father and I both witnessed these beings.
If you are father and daughter, you may well have shared the same dream.
Is that any less reasonable than being magically transformed to another place by the Picard?
Oh no, they got him.
The one the Picard wished to find.
Remarkable. You were speaking the truth.
The Picard will be pleased.
They're gonna offer him up.
The Mintakans are beginning to believe in a god. The one they've chosen is you.
That's great.
Oh, it's so awesome.
I do like when the one Mintakan opened his eyes, saw Picard. It's like this angelic lighting.
I've seen another one, like Palmer.
Another servant of the Picard?
He's headed towards the caves.
You think Riker's just gonna?
I was gonna say, yeah, he's gonna take him out. You know, Jonathan Frakes, any opportunity to show off his chest hair, you know.
Oh yeah.
He went to wardrobe. He's like, give me the deepest V you got.
I think he's been in more costumes than Kirk, because Kirk had his fair share of costumes.
Yeah. Oh, he's gonna tie the old man up.
Or just starts.
Chokes him out.
Good news, you rescued Palmer. Bad news, I killed one of them.
What do you call that for contamination? My God, dude.
What he saw?
I mean, all he saw is
I mean,
get
he's
tied up,
taken
yeah.
away. Yeah, not beam up, I guess. Ah, God.
He's gonna have to beat her up too.
Riker to Enterprise. Lock on and prepare to beam us directly to sickbay, but hang on for my signal.
Riker, stop! Riker!
Oh,
It's Riker! He's
Now.
gonna do Palmer! Holly!
Oh,
Hurry,
God.
don't let her escape!
What are you stopping her for?
well, they know that they're
Oh,
together.
okay. That's right. Where do you think this was filmed at? Somewhere in California.
I
right?
bet it's the same exact place.
just shifted around, or
Yep.
a different side of it. I love how they have bow and arrows. That's hilarious. Oh, they're primitive, so they gotta have bows and arrows.
Yeah, every society had that weapon.
But it's like an elite hunting.
It's like a legit one.
Yeah, it's not like a piece of wood. That's like
Bro got that from Dick's.
the prime directive has been violated once before. Dick's Sporting Goods opened up a store here years ago.
Okay, I've never thought about this. They could get transported from like inside of somewhere. Yeah.
Good point. Yeah. I mean, you think you can beam anyone aboard anywhere? Why not beam from under a rock?
Well, that's good, but now Troy's kind of trapped there. They're not gonna let her out of their sight.
Perhaps we should punish her.
Oh my gosh.
We will keep Troy captive.
That's not enough.
You would have us harm her.
If it will hold off the Picard's anger.
You don't know he's gonna be.
Yeah. It's like he's just making it up on the fly. Although Picard was angry when he saw him, to be fair.
And if they don't find Palmer?
Then we may do as Liko suggests.
But I like how the one guy who does not want to be involved might have to get involved to save her. He's gonna have to get involved, right?
Like it or not, we have rekindled the Mintakan's belief in the Overseer.
And are you saying that this belief will eventually become a religion?
It's inevitable. And without guidance, that religion could degenerate into inquisitions, holy wars, chaos.
You think this is an allegory for something that could have happened in our history?
They abandoned their belief in the supernatural. Now you are asking me to sabotage that achievement? To send them back into the dark ages of superstition and ignorance and fear? No!
He feels strongly about that.
The Mintakans trust her judgment. If we could convince her that you are not God,
She might be able to persuade the others. She believes that Picard is a magical figure. I'm going to show her how the magic works. I'm going to bring her aboard.
Tell me.
Oh.
Do you bleed?
So he's basically going to bring her up and be like, hey, look, I'm not a god. I'm just a guy from the future. All right, go back and tell him.
I'll handle this.
Bro, where is the chief?
Nuria,
You're dead.
don't be afraid. No one is going to harm you. I am Jean-Luc Picard. I'm flesh and blood, like you.
Not like me.
Like you, different in appearance, yes. But we are both living beings. In all the ways that matter, we are alike.
But you are the Picard.
There's something I want you to see.
Great score in this one.
Yeah.
Oh, what a wondrous place. Even the walls obey your command.
Wondrous, yes, but not miraculous.
I never imagined I would see the clouds from the other side. Your powers are truly boundless.
You're not doing a great job, Picard.
It's only getting worse. Yeah, he's like, ah.
That migraine's coming back.
The Picard headache continues.
One of your cave-dwelling ancestors were to see you as you are today.
I think she would fear me.
Just as you fear me.
Six Mintakans died in a flood last winter. 4 of them children. Would you bring them back to life? Did the 6 who were killed offend you in some way? Did I offend you?
No, I thought you got it.
I failed to get through to you, haven't I? Despite all my efforts.
Damn, I thought she was with it.
So close.
We can't wait.
What?
They're gonna burn her at the stake? Or he's gonna shoot her with the bow.
Oh, okay. Okay. I thought they were gonna just
Yeah.
face down in the fire.
Neither one is a good option.
Yeah, no. I mean, I prefer getting shot with an arrow as to, burned, but... Oh yeah, these people.
I'm sorry.
Damn.
Maybe this will help get through to her that she's dead and he can't bring her back.
You could not save her? No. You do have limits. You are not masters of life and death.
Yes, if I've explained to you too many fucking times.
Liko, you don't want to kill me.
I have no choice. I must do as the Picard
Jeez.
wishes.
I know they trust his aim, but that's pretty dangerous. All standing right around
Yeah,
her.
it's like...
Speak,
Liko!
the Picard.
Picard's people have a knowledge that we lack. They are able to heal wounds that we cannot.
Troy's like, damn, I got all dressed up just for you to tell him everything?
You can bring back my wife to me.
I cannot.
Why? Why won't you do this for me?
Just fucking
Have I failed you in some way?
Oh my god.
Sad part is, this is actually realistic. This is how people are.
You are the overseer. I will prove it.
Oh my god, he's gonna shoot him!
If the only proof you will believe is my death, then shoot.
Liko, don't do it! Father, no!
Oh! He just- no hesitation.
He made God bleed. My whole personality is now gone.
Dr. Crusher has repaired my injury with her usual skill.
All right. But Uja, or whatever her name is, kind of saved his life, probably.
Yeah. They're about to do a Men in Black. Look here, please.
What is that?
It is a place where we can watch your people.
But why?
To study you, to understand your ways.
Why do you have to hide yourself from us?
Because their presence would affect us. Just as it affected me.
It is our highest law that we shall not interfere with other cultures.
As I'm doing right now.
I wish you good journeys, Picard. Remember my people.
Always.
Captain's log. The Mintakans died of a plague the following year, but I will always remember fondly.
A disease from a germ we accidentally spread to them. They were not ready to handle. Well, I really liked it. Definitely enjoyed it. So much fun stuff happened here, from Riker and Troy dressing up as the Mintakans, getting this Vulcan offshoot race. That was all awesome, and some pretty good dramatic moments too. For a Prime Directive episode, they still yet again don't follow it, but I guess it's probably the best attempt we've seen. Like, they really wanted to follow it.
I mean, they wanted to follow it. Their hand was kind of forced.
Yeah.
They had to go a little deeper to dig their way back out.
Yeah.
If that makes any sense.
But, again, will there be no consequences from... No, it's whatever. But at least they, for a Prime Directive episode, which in my opinion has been the weakest kind, because they just, can't figure it out, I think it was probably the best one so far, for sure. And all of the guest actors, again, so far, this whole season, they've been bringing in a lot of guest actors. It's not just one person, whole colonies of people. And in this one, multiple of them had names, lines, so they really already have a big cast, and now they're expanding it even more with these guests, but I don't feel like it's weighing it down too much. They were able to flesh them out enough to where, I understood the motivations for everybody. And then the last thing I'll say is just, I was a little bit surprised, how almost straight up anti-religion the episode was.
Oh, super anti-religion, to the point where Picard was getting mad about it. It's
yeah. He equated, having a belief in a religion to being in the Dark Ages, essentially, and moving past religion to be, a normal state of progress for species. And the show's been vague about, God, but throughout TOS and even some in this, they've still referenced God in a vague way. But here he was very against it, so that surprised me.
That might have been the angriest we've ever heard Picard. Where it's oh, belief in the supernatural is ridiculous. And it's holy shit, we're going all out against religion. I mean, if any show is to do that, I guess it'd be this one. But I didn't realize they'd be that upset about it. And I think they were trying to definitely paint that picture with the male Vulcan, the male Mintakan guy. He was just oh, this is what the Picard wants, and just
the classic, using what he wants, his wife to come back to, he's going to bend the religion to fit that.
Yeah, just bend it to fit his narrative and what he wants to do. Oh, the lightning's going. Oh, I gotta kill Troy. Yeah, it drives me nuts. I just love how Picard respects and needs to do the Prime Directive so much, but of course he falls into the position where he has to be a god. Where people think he's a god. It's of course, it had to be me. It had to be me. It could have been someone else standing right in front of that male Mintakan guy. Nope, it had to be me. I thought that was hilarious. But I think he handled it quite well.
And I love how he is eventually able to convince Nuria of him not being a god, but that's still not enough. He has to go down there and literally take an arrow to the chest, sacrifice his life, and luckily he gets saved there at the end by, their name was Uji, pushing her dad just enough to, not stab him right through the heart, presumably. That's a great character moment for Picard right there.
Yeah, I was right. They showed the blood. He's oh shit, made God bleed.
Yeah, so, I really loved it.
What happened to Palmer, though? Was he okay?
Yeah, I guess so. They never showed his result. Why couldn't it have been him dying there?
Yeah, instead of this woman who was barely on screen. I mean, good job, I guess, but I think Palmer deserved it.
Yeah. But yeah, overall though, really liked the episode.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, let us know what you guys thought of this one. I could definitely see this one being a divisive one for sure. So I'm excited to hear not only our patrons, but what you guys think of it as well. Let us know, and we discuss every single episode that we react to. So if that's available, that'll be right here for you to click. But if not, make sure to subscribe so you can check out all of Star Trek along with us.
Leaving in the supernatural after how far we've come, it's Stone Age type stuff.
Yeah.
It's like, whoa.
Yeah, it basically says like they've moved past that. I'd be sending it back to the Dark Ages, which in the Dark Ages, there was religion that played a part in, like they bring up in the episode, wars and, bad things used in the name of religion.
Holy wars, yeah.
I've always thought of Star Trek as this like ambiguous, around religion. Even last season in Picard talking about, when he gets asked what happens after death, and he's like, well, I'm not really sure. There's stories of religion and what happens, but, it has to be something. Outright being like, oh, no, you have to move past it. I understand he doesn't want to be seen as a god, but just the whole thing in general, yeah, it's still... Bro got that from Dick's.